Okay, guys, so for today's lecture, we're going to make a program that's going to make a countdown. It's going to be like T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. In order to do that, we're going to have to use something called a control structure. Okay, so a control structure is a thing in programming that has a very special effect. Sorry about that. Had to go yell at the dog. So, those of you who have done Pirate, this might look familiar. This is how we do. This is how we do a block comment in Java. So anything between these asterisks is now a comment. So the first structure we're going to look at is what's called a for loop, and a for loop has a few parts. It has initialization, it has a test, and it has an update. And then it's going to have some sort of execution while it's running. Okay, so let's just do an example one, and then we'll delete it, and we'll come back and do the right one for our program. So for I equals 0, we'll run until I is greater than 4, and we're going to do I plus plus. So from our last video, you should know that I plus plus means that we're going to make I go up by 1 each time. Okay, so let's just go system.out.println, and we'll just go hello. Okay, let's run this program as is. We have 2 errors. Let's go ahead and look at our errors here and fix them, okay? So it's saying that it does not like how we set up our thing here. Let's see what we did wrong. Okay, first mistake I noticed is I forgot to tell that I is an integer. Remember, in Java, we have to tell it what data type it is. So let's go ahead and try to fix that, see if that fixed it for us. We still have an error. Let's see what this error is now. Making sure we're recording, sorry. And if you've used some other languages, it is normally commas here, but in Java, we have to use semicolons because these are each a statement. They're actually 3 little statements. So as you can see, it's going to go from hello, it's going to start at 0, and it's going to go until I is less than 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3. When it's 4, it's not smaller than 4 anymore. Remember, we start counting at 0. If I made it equal to or greater than 4, oops, which needs to be on the other side of the symbol, it'll do it 5 times instead. Okay. The other thing we can do is I here is a variable, so we can print I. Okay. So it's going to give us 0, 1, 2, 3. And like I said, if we put an equal sign here, it's going to give us 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try to do something a little bit more complicated. So system print out I plus squared is I times I. I forgot a plus here, so let's add our plus. Okay, let's run this. And now we can see 0 squared is 0, 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16. Alright, so again, just playing with some things we can play with. So let's go ahead and try to figure out what we need for this command here. Okay, this command's going to need a few parts, and we're going to have to put them together ourselves. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a crack at this one now that we've played with a few of these. Okay, so remember, I is where we start at, and we want I to start at 10, so we're going to make it 10. Now, counting up, we want it to be less than. Well, we're obviously counting down, so we want it to be greater than. We're going to go until we're at 1. I plus plus means go up by 1, so if we want to go down by 1, we're going to go minus minus. Okay? Okay, so what are we doing while we minus? Well, we're we're going to system.out.print, not println because we're not going down a line, and it's going to be, actually, we're going to have to do this before the loop. T minus. Okay, and let's go ahead and print I for, oh, it's going to actually be comma plus I, except for the 10. So it's going to be I plus comma, sorry. Okay, and then when it goes all the way to 1, we need blast off, which needs to happen after we exit the loop. And since it's the last one, I'll print it. Okay, let's try it. All right, we're getting there. So I seem to have a space after each one, so I'm going to put a space there. And I'll put a space here. Let's try that, make sure just for some. And there we go. Ooh, we have a double space, so we just need to get rid of the space from this one. Okay, so that's how we can increment and how we can combine multiple things. You're going to have quite the challenge on your hands. We'll get into that in just a little bit.